All of Us Are Dead? Cheong-San explained. Cheong-San was arguably one of the most important characters in the entirety of Season 1, and with his arc finishing the way it did, I thought I'd delve into some theories on how he could return in Season 2. So, here is All of Us Are Dead, Cheong-San Theories Explained. Just to let you know, this video will contain spoilers. Cheong-San was a much-loved character in Season 1 of the show, and his love for Onjo was something that was extremely relatable and something we as the viewers wanted to see. After being hunted down for the entirety of the season by Guinam, after filming him killing the principal, the penultimate battle ended with Cheong-San being bitten and the assumption being that he was going to turn. After an emotional farewell to Onjo and giving her his name badge, he went off to distract the zombies before embarking on a final battle with Guinam, resulting in him sacrificing himself as he knew he was going to turn, and ultimately being killed by the bomb that was being dropped. We see the moment where the flames engulfed both Cheong-San and Guinam, but it had me thinking about if there was a way that he could have survived the attack on the area and somehow made it out alive. The theory that I like to believe and think will happen is that although Cheong-San was bitten, there was not a moment like the others that we saw where it looked like he was going to turn in the immediate time. We saw the devastation and upset that he'd gone through just before he had to say goodbye to Onjo and the gang, but we didn't see at any moment him seem as though he was directly turning into the zombie-like being. Even throughout both fights, he seemed to remain in a relatively controlled manner, where he seemed fully aware of himself and his surroundings. In Season 2, I personally feel like he will be returning. I think he is in fact a hambie and had a positive reaction to the virus. Unlike the majority of the population, I think he's going to be similar to Namra and Guinam, in the sense that he's able to control the tendencies as and when he pleases, and will have also adopted a different mutation of the virus that gives him all of the abilities everybody else has, such as extreme strength, damage resistance, enhanced vision, hearing and smell, but something that must have enabled him to withstand an explosion and extreme heat. This is something we've not seen before. We've seen exactly what this virus does to people, so something like that is a theory that I wouldn't rule out. We also heard from Namra when she was talking to the rest of the group on top of the school roof that there were others there. And when she mentioned that they had arrived, she could have been alluding to the fact that Cheong-San is part of that group and community that now live on the other side of the wall. When we see the shock on the characters' faces, that could also be due to the fact that they can see Cheong-San amongst all of the other hambies that are in the distance that Namra has gone to. I think another reason that justifies this is due to the name badge being left amongst the ashes and dust that was left in the building. I think the name badge being left on top symbolizes that Cheong-San was not killed in the fire and didn't perish into ash and dust like all of the other surroundings near him. I think he is a character that the writers of the show would not kill off after the first season, as he played such a pivotal role in saving the group and contributing to their eventual path to freedom. I hope that this theory is true and we get to see a new, more powerful version of Cheong-San, and we get to see the relationship between Onjo and himself develop on screen. Will he be in Season 2 from the beginning? I don't necessarily think so. I think the writers will keep it up their sleeve, and there will be a big moment when he does eventually return in Season 2. So, there you have it. Do you think Cheong-San will return? Leave a comment down below, and don't forget to subscribe. I'll see you next time.